I'm Rahia Deardahl-Young here with Sarah Swenson in a field outside of Crookston, Minnesota. This is one of the soybean fields that Sarah's family farms. We're very fortunate this year to take a look at the effect that ILEVO has on soybean cyst nematode populations in the field. Sarah, can you tell me a little bit about the SCN history in this field?
Yes, definitely. So we noticed SCN here about 2 years ago. My dad had beans on this field and they looked awful right here. So we took some samples and the levels were a little high, but then he had wheat on here the next year, which would have been last year. And then this year I took samples when he planted and they were around 15,000.
So 15,000 eggs in this field. So what was your response? What was your thought process when thinking about planting this field in beans again?
Yeah, we kind of knew the levels were already high, so we thought maybe we should try some ILEVO on it. So my dad picked a bean that had soybean cyst resistance in the soybean trait package, and then we treated the beans as well with ILEVO. We left an untreated check right here just to see if we can see a difference between the two beans.
Yeah, so it was really amazing when Sarah called me. We were about 2 nights ago. We had some frost on this field, so unfortunately, we're seeing some frost damage on some of the beans. However, we did see a very clear line between the untreated beans and the beans that are treated with ILEVO. Maybe we'll step back a second and let you guys take a look at that line. Right up the middle here. So one of the things we see with soybean cyst nematode damage is that they're a parasite. They're a root parasite and they're doing damage to the roots. So on the beans that are treated with ILEVO, those soybean cyst nematodes are actually killed by the seed treatment. It's a very powerful nematicide. And what that means for the crop is that it's holding off senescence. You have a strong root system there that's able to keep that photosynthetic factory active longer to keep filling those pods. What we're seeing here in this untreated check is the beans have already senesced and they're ready for the combine. Those that were treated with ILEVO are holding on a little while longer.
Yeah, definitely. And we plan on taking this to yield, and hopefully we'll see a yield response between the untreated and treated, and then we're going to collect some soil samples as well to see if the egg counts differ between the untreated and treated portions.
Another thing we're going to look at is to see what's the HG type in the field, and also to see if these particular population of SCN in this field are breaking the resistance. That's another really important part of this SCN conversation is we need to put ILEVO on top of our resistant traits so that we are adding a nematicide on top of that resistance, and we're giving sort of a double punch to that SCN population, because we really had a pretty high going into this season. So we're excited to see some yield results, but already it's very cool to see that we're already seeing a difference in maturity with that extra SCN protection.